In this quick video, I'm going to describe an anatomical difference in the branching pattern between the human aortic arch and the pig aortic arch. So previously in lab, you've only dealt with the human version. So if this is our heart and this is our aorta, branching off of the arch of the aorta, we have three vessels. We have the brachiocephalic trunk, we have the left common carotid, and we have the left subclavian. So it is not bilaterally symmetrical, and the brachiocephalic artery or trunk is quickly going to branch into our right common carotid and our right subclavian. On both sides, the common carotid will continue to ascend, giving us things like our internal and external carotid, which will supply the superficial face as well as the brain. The subclavian will continue into the axillary region, where it will change its name to the axillary artery, continue into the brachium, the arm, where it will get the name brachial artery, and then at around the cubital fossa, the elbow pit, it will bifurcate or split in two to give us the radial and the ulnar arteries. The pig is just a little bit different. All of the terminal branches are going to have the same names, and we're really only going to follow it out into the forelimb, or the limb, where we're going to find their brachial artery, but their aortic arch is a little bit different. So this was the human on this side, and this is going to be the pig version over here. So here's our heart. In pigs, there are only two branches off of the arch of the aorta. And those two branches are the left subclavian and the brachiocephalic artery, or the brachiocephalic trunk. The other three branches are all going to come off of the brachiocephalic trunk. So we will see a left common carotid, a right common carotid, and a right subclavian all extend from that one common trunk. So that's the big difference, just the number of branches. You end up with the same four vessels, two subclavians, two common carotids. On the venous side, there is no difference in how the superior vena cava gets formed. So here is our heart, and the large vein that drains into the right atrium is our superior vena cava, which I abbreviate as SVC. The vessels that unite to form the superior vena cava are a right and left brachiocephalic vein, so there's only one brachiocephalic artery, but there are two brachiocephalic veins. The veins that unite to form that are our subclavian and our internal jugular. I left this open because usually the external jugular drains into the subclavian as well. It can drain into the internal jugular occasionally. There's some, excuse me, some variation there. And this is bilaterally symmetrical. So there's another internal jugular and an external jugular and a subclavian. So you will be identifying all of these branches and continuing out into the axilla and the upper limb to identify the axillary and the brachial arteries. Happy dissecting!